The wheels on the content mill go round and round, round and round. Hey everyone, welcome back to another excellent quality YouTube video with your host, the lead adventurer. I hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for being here. So, if you are even remotely political, you've probably by now heard about the goings-on, the ado with Steven Crowder and the DailyWire. I have been following this pretty closely as I am a huge fan of Steven Crowder. I'm also a fan of the DailyWire. I mean, I'm about as conservative gets on most things. And if you follow my channel, you probably saw my video directly addressing Steven a couple days back, where I throw my hat in the ring to potentially come on board with anything he launches. I would love to have him produce my podcast. I wouldn't call it a podcast. I'd call it a show, Adventurous After Dark. But that's neither here nor there. Today we're talking about the story so far, and I'm letting you guys know that we're going to be covering Crowder's appearance on Tim Pool's show tonight over on my stream on Twitch. We're going to start the stream early. We're going to do some live cover over and commentary of Tim Pool and Crowder's discussion about this whole thing, and I figured I'd let you know and give you a story so far really quick. So, to give you the short version, I watched all of these videos, and the long and short of it is, Crowder feels that the Daily Wire and other, by the way, not just the Daily Wire, all big right-leaning media outlets are taking advantage of young talent. They're giving them predatory contracts, and they are enforcing the enemy's rules upon young conservative talent. Now, of course, Daily Wire fires back at this. Well, this is just how business is done. How can we make money on young talent if they're getting canceled off these platforms and this and that and the other? Crowder fires back with, well, you can use my subscription-based model, and there's, of course, always the selling of merchandise. Both sides have some good points, but what the side of the Daily Wire and everyone on that side, including people in my own community, in my Discord, in my Twitch stream, what they all seem to be missing is that Daily Wire really is helping the enemy, whether they're doing it intentionally or not. The Daily Wire is helping the enemy by enforcing their rules upon young talent. Now, I understand, if you have, just to use as an example, not to single anyone out, but she tuned into this, so she's part of it, Brett Cooper. I understand if Brett Cooper's show was taken off YouTube, that would be a huge revenue stream gone. And they would have to deal with that revenue loss somehow. It is, after all, a business. And I understand that there is value in staying on the battlefield. But at a certain point, if you're so crippled that you can't function effectively, it doesn't matter whether you're on the battlefield or not. And as long as conservatives are continuing to allow big tech to hamstring them, to shackle them, to weigh them down, big tech is just going to keep throwing on more and more restrictions. YouTube is getting more and more restrictive as time goes by, not less. Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, he did a video about a week ago, talking about how YouTube has added even more restrictions for monetization. The first so many seconds of a video, you can't say even a remotely naughty word. Saying The word ass within the first 10 seconds of a video will have the video demonetized. Even butt, like literally the word butt might do it. Because YouTube is getting more and more restrictive, in my opinion, because they just don't want to pay people. Because the ship of big tech, I think, behind the scenes is shrinking. And all the layoffs that are going around, I think, are decent evidence of that. Even big tech is not insulated from what Biden is doing to the economy right now. What big conservative, what big Republican is doing by hamstringing their own talent and telling them what they can and can't say on big tech platforms is they are taking the enemy's rules and they're imposing them upon their own soldiers. That's what they're doing. Whether they understand that or not, whether they agree with it or not, that's what they're doing. And you can't fight a war if you're forcing your own troops to fight by the enemy's rules. You know, one of the main reasons we won the Revolutionary War, one of the main reasons we were able to beat Britain is because the stupid redcoats stood in a line and shot at us in volleys, and we were shooting at them from the trees and not being total tools standing around waiting to die on a battlefield. We engaged guerrilla warfare. We used modern tactics. And that's what the conservative movement has to start doing. But DailyWire and Fox News, they want us to stand in a line and trade volleys of gunfire. Why? Maybe they think that's the way to win. Maybe they don't understand there's a better way. Whatever their reason is, it's not a good reason. Because there is no good reason to stand in a firing line and get shot at. So, I hope you'll join me on my stream tonight over on Twitch. If you could be so kind as to share this video with a friend, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, drop a like. It helps me out a lot, especially considering the YouTube overlords don't like me very much. And if you want to support me financially, you know, I have books out. You can get merch. Oh, wait, I think the merch store is down right now while we're switching stores. So scratch that last one, but you can find my book still. And hopefully I'll see you over on Twitch tonight. Stay free. Welcome to the adventure.